The word monarch means royalty, means it's pretty special. So these butterflies are like the royalty of the butterfly group. These are special insects, and they are moving right now through our country, through San Angelo, Texas, in a big way, thousands. In our trees out back of our center here, there were probably 10,000 yesterday, and then a front moved through, and they're all gone this morning. The monarch and its larvae, a caterpillar, that feeds on milkweed, and as it feeds on milkweed, it sequesters, or it holds in its body some compounds that affect anything that might want to eat this monarch, either as a butterfly or as a larvae. So those compounds don't taste good, and they make, let's say, a bird, they make them sick. So the birds pretty quickly figure out that this brightly colored insect, and that's floating peacefully through the air, is not food. So a number of insects have evolved to look just like monarchs because they get protection from that, from things that would eat them like birds. So that's one, that's pretty special. There's something even more special. This butterfly winters in a small area, maybe 5 acres, southwest of Mexico City, way down in south central Mexico, way down. So each winter, as the spring begins, they begin moving north, and they have a generation where they lay eggs on milkweed. The adults die, the eggs hatch, and the larvae feed on that milkweed and grow up. They become butterflies. Then as they move, they go on further north. They go into the Kansas area, Oklahoma, up into Nebraska, and they lay eggs, and they die, and the larvae feed on the milkweed and sequester those protective compounds, and then they move north, and they go all the way up to Minnesota, Michigan, Canada. They lay eggs, they die, the larvae develop, the adults come out, and those adults, the 4th generation from Mexico, the great-great-grandsons and granddaughters of the ones that wintered in Mexico, start a flight, a 2,000-mile flight, all the way back to Mexico. And they're doing that right now, mid-October, flying through San Angelo, Texas. They'll go on down through Mexico. They're connected with a lot of Mexican thought about the Day of the Dead, and that these are the spirits of their ancestors. There is a huge party that they throw each year when they show up back at their 5 acres in Mexico. And you can take them off course 1,000 miles, and they start flying due south, and then they redirect and start flying west, and they end up right back at that 5 acres. It's just an amazing, amazing feat, and that's why the monarchs are royal. That's, in my opinion, no other insect does that. No other, as I know of, no other animal does that. 4 generations out, and they still know their way back to where they winter. It's just an amazing story.